Down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down, and he'll be tackled at about the 35. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
You talk about this Falcon defense.
They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
And here's Ryan Wright now.
He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And it will be Falcon football. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready.
At their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
This defense for the Vikings, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, but all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Kyle Pitts
with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You talk about this Falcon defense.
They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36.
Ritter.
Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Another timeout called by the Vikings now. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
On the ready. 6 seconds. 52. Yellow. Shot 17. Drill green. Set.
On play action, here's Ritter. Short throw caught by Pitts. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw once more. Here's Ritter. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 13-yard line. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Ritter.
Flush to his right, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
2nd and 9.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
2nd down and a run by Robinson.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Now Ritter going to change up the look. On 3rd down, Robinson.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Bijan Robinson with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 8. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
You can almost hear the siren coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Now, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Now a handoff to Chandler. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 33. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run it with Chandler. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's Chandler on 2nd down. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's Chandler. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
3rd and 9 here. They'll drop to throw. That is caught and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's Chandler again. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Chandler taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. Now the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he's got some space here. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Falcons.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash too.
Yep.
Give him 3 on 1st down.
Sure.
He'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I'm mad right now.
Ritter now looking to throw it this time. Finding Gray on the out route. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The Falcons on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Working from the gun, Ritter. Right back to Pitts again. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns.
Way to move the fucking ball, man.
Now 21-7.
Fluent offense.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Hey, Mike.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net
Hey, Mike.
4 yards.
I said these motherfuckers look like they're in playoff form, boy.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think?
Boy, just took a while to figure shit out, man.
Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, everything throwing it right now. Another one intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okuda. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Look at this. You know though, cause it ain't like I made the playoff. I gotta win. Nah, I got to that ship game. Yes, that ship game.
Now they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Ritter now.
You say what?
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Yeah. He gone, bro. Like, as much as I want to defend him, like, yeah, I don't know. It ain't his fault. Like, it ain't partially his fault. It's still his first season and shit. But like, I feel like with the new ownership group, like, I don't think they're gonna keep him around. Especially with the possibility of us having like a high pick. Like, I can see them going after that quarterback from LSU.
And we'll still get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half.
Yeah.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. Oh. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
3 first-half touchdowns. He hot now.
Lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
We'll hang it up now.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to and here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Yes,
now they got to get to the line quickly. They're going to look to throw.
Okay.
Time for a break. Right. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to take this all the way down.
Oh, that wasn't even how it fought. Never mind.
That's a tremendous start to the 3rd quarter. These guys had their foot
Logan
on the
Thomas
gas
fault.
the entire
Yeah, that's in his
first
hands.
half. They continue to keep the accelerator down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Ritter back to throw. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll run with Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line.
Back.
It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Should be anyway.
Ritter off the play fake. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Uh-oh. Come on, Jonathan Taylor, let's go. Eat it. I need it.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and
You
goal.
get in there? Get in.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Run back. Run back. Run back. Yeah, me too. Especially with Zach Moss not being in the game. Oh, yeah. I had to put him in there. Oh, he did. Come on, O-line. Good push. Come on.
That's to the pylon and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts.
Come on.
This time on 3rd down.
I need him to hit that whole hard, though, bro. You think he's trotting that motherfucker, like trying to see some shit.
This time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
There you go. There we go. Come on now.
The Minnesota offense
you got
ready to get this next drive underway.
3rd time's a try. Come on. Let's go, man. Way to start the parlay all right.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Drops this underneath for Chandler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now Chandler. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Back to throw here. And he drops it incomplete. And the struggles continue here.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. Chandler. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Pass complete to Addison. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Ezra Cleveland, the guard, called for the penalty there. Five men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these.
I need Montgomery
to
there.
some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
So they're forced to punt on fourth.
There we go. Away. That's two. That's two to hit, and he want two more.
39 yards on the punt, giving just 1 yard on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10.
Double check, make sure. Make sure I put him in. Yep, David Montgomery, Jonathan Taylor. Yep, I just need Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones and Breece Hall.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal.
I mean, they played in Carolina. I was like,
after chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act.
He ain't had a good year at all either.
Right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them, not easily
Oh,
done.
God, here we go.
Ritter on first and 10. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Back to the air on second down. Here's Ritter again, eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week. And this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. And now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. The Falcons send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third.
What the fuck the score for this best?
40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return.
What the odds against him? Odds with that motherfucker. I ain't even see his name on there.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Who's that?
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Well, when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense.
Uh-oh, they're setting me up. Come on. Setting me up.
This offense in desperate need of a
Aaron
conversion
Jones.
as they come up on 3rd down.
Aaron Jones, come on, gotta get in there. First and goal.
They'll set up to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the Vikings first down, and he was able to get it by play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Jefferson moving in motion.
Y'all better
left.
not put A.J. Dillon in the fucking game. Yes.
They'll look to throw now on first
I don't
down.
know.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more
And
completion.
they fucking did it, bro. Fuck. Bro! Like, why? Why? Like, damn, bro.
Second down.
A.J. Dillon will get a ball to hand down. Like, fuck out of here, bro. Let that man run it in.
Switch ends as time is run out on this.
He did all the work.
quarter of play.
You gonna let somebody else get his touchdown? Like, fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here. Fuck, man.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
I'll be right back. Give me a second.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So that, Charles, a season long, and since he's a rookie, I guess we can go ahead and call that a career long as well.
I love how you put that together because, you know, so everyone at home was saying, okay, has to be career, right, since he's a rookie. Well done by you, but I definitely like what I've seen from him so far this year. Very distinguished college career. He's looking right at home here in the NFL.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
On 2nd down, Collins. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ready?
Here's a first down run with Collins. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Red, yellow. Drill green. Green strike. Set.
Ritter will set up to throw it.
And a throw there going to be incomplete. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time.
I put backspin.
This one hits at the one, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Back to throw now on first down. And this one's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. They're giving those short little routes, tackled him in bounds too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you've got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
And he's taken down inside the 30. And quickly they get to the line. On first down, it's Chandler. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now a 2nd and 2.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. He'll look to throw.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things. And they will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Ty Chandler with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The 4th quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. Touchdown, Falcons! A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Falcons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. Ritter will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 41 yards. And the Vikings get a bit closer. Point after try forthcoming. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Now a 2nd and 10. Collins trying up the middle. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, You can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early.
Quit cheating out there! Don't let him get away with that. Ready?
A full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Go pink. Strike through. Black open.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like
Yeah.
those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them
Yeah,
at all.
yeah, in the
And
game.
let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams,
Oh my God.
that's another matter entirely.
So for Atlanta,
We'll
the
put my
playoffs
ass,
may
my-
be out of reach, but the win gets them to 4-8 on the year.